up, YouTube family? Before I start this video, I just want to tell all my supporters thank you for all the love and support. About a month ago, I dropped a mini documentary about a rapper named Sicx. Well, in that video, I spoke about how Brother Lynch, X-Rated, Sicx, and 3-6 Mafia are the pioneers of horrorcore raps. I should have mentioned the rest of the pioneers of horrorcore rap. What I meant was Brother Lynch, Sicx, and X-Rated were the pioneers of horrorcore rap from California, and 3-6 Mafia were the pioneers of horrorcore rap in Tennessee. But actually, some of the other pioneers are from Texas and Michigan. In this video, I'll be mentioning everyone else I should have mentioned in that Sicx video that also played their part in creating the genre. So first off, let me explain what horrorcore rap really is. It's a subgenre of hip-hop and rap music based on horror-themed and dark lyrical content and imagery. There's rappers who dedicate their whole music around it, and some rappers who just have a few songs with horrorcore type lyrics, but that are not horrorcore rappers at all whatsoever. The lyrics tend to be very graphic, violently exaggerated, and some being satanic and speaking about the occult. The lyrics also can be based on horror movies. Most of these rappers are not actually being truthful with what dark lyrics they are rapping about. But some rappers have actually practiced Satanism and the occult. Some of these rappers actually unalive several people, and some actually are pedophiles that practice incest with their own children. There is not really one rapper who started horrorcore because most of these pioneers came out the same time. Some dropped an album before some of the other rappers, but that don't mean they are the creators of the genre. A lot of people can debate all day on who they think is the actual creator of it all. Like me, I said on the Sicx video that Brother Lynch, Sicx, X-Rated, and 3-6 Mafia started it all. Which might not be true, but that's what I believe. A lot of people commented on who they thought were the real originators, but who really knows? I'm just gonna give it to a group of rappers I believe who all started it together and made it to what it is today. All these rappers started rapping in the early 1980s, but the first rapper we gonna talk about is the first to drop an official solo album in 1989 at age 16 years old. A rapper from Detroit, Michigan named Esham came out with his debut album, Booming Words from Hell. In this album, 16-year-old Esham was speaking about burning Bibles, Satan, the Exorcist, being a devil worshiper.
Just live it, to live is evil, evil's to live, you learn that. Put it in your holy Bible and burn that. Back for the hell rave, done with your dead days, no one listens to what the devil says, but I'm smooth like Satan, and I was waiting for another death, so breathe your last Esham. A holy to the son of Satan, I ain't the one. Congratulations brothers and sisters who pray for me, some slave for me, you still pray.
How was a 16-year-old speaking such thing as a teenager? He was speaking some crazy things for a kid. I wonder who he got it from. On a recent interview, he talked about how he wasn't satanic and how he just spoke about real life. Esham at the time called it acid rap before anyone ever called it horrorcore. This next rapper claimed to actually be the originator of horrorcore, a rapper from Houston, Texas named Ganksta. He said that he was speaking such things in 1984, but didn't come out with an official album until 1992. His debut album called The South Park Psycho. In a recent interview, he said rappers just speaking wicked raps isn't actual horrorcore. He described horrorcore as a movie-like detailed imagery type of rap style. He says horrorcore is seeing the verse in your mind like a movie without the screen. In his debut album in 1992, The South Park Psycho, he rapped about cooking body parts, naming horror characters, unaliving his niece, and over-exaggerated violence.
I'm worse than Freddy. You can't kill me, cause I'm dead already. I slap your little ass down. Radical rhymes beat a trick like a bat. Charles Manson saw what I did and said, damn, why ain't think of that? A bloody basket, cut his head and ate his leg. A motherfucking psycho. I need to be dead. Took the knife out of my neck and ate the meat out my own head. I ain't gonna lie, I feel like killing my niece. A bird's leg woke up dead with
Also in 1992, Sacramento rapper X-Rated came out with his debut album Psychoactive, right before being arrested for the unaliving of Patricia Harris, a mother of a rival gang member. The Psychoactive album came out in the same year as Ganksta Nip's album in 1992, but it's unclear who came out first. They even have similar titles of songs and lyrics.
That's how it is when you're with a psycho.
Show me you're a lunatic like so, and you might live when you're with a psycho.
They even both put Ice Cube in the chorus of their songs. It would have been dope if both of these rappers came together and collabed on music. X-Rated was the first in the West Coast to come out with the official album with horrorcore raps. In his Psychoactive album, he also rapped about exaggerated violence, Satan, and horror-themed raps just like Ganksta Nip.
I'm killing moms, daddies, and nephews. I'm killing sons, daughters, and sparing you. It's Halloween and I got a treat. I'm dressed like a devil and I'm handing out human meat. 3 6s, the code that we use. I'm killing Muslims, Baptists, and Jews. And Jehovah's Witness.
Man, it's crazy thinking about I was just a little kid with that album, rapping it word for word. After X-Rated recorded his album, he was arrested for the unaliving of Patricia Harris and was sentenced to prison for 31 years, but paroled in 2018 after serving 26 years and signed to Strange Music right away. He is now a married man and enjoying life. Shout out to X-Rated for changing his life for the better. Also in 1992, X-Rated label mate and close friends Brother Lynch Hung and Sicx came out with the album In Deep. These two rappers as well as X-Rated are definitely the pioneers of horrorcore raps in the West Coast. I already made a detailed documentary about the rapper Sicx where I explain how him and Brother Lynch Hung have a huge part with originating horrorcore in the West Coast. If you want to check out that video, I'll add it on the top right corner right now, so click if you want to check out the dope documentary. But just to give a little brief history about Brother Lynch, he turned it up a notch in 1993 with his debut solo album 24 Deep, with lyrics like Speaking to the Devil and Unaliving Babies, which shocked the rap world. In 1995, he even turned it up a few more notches with more exaggerated violent lyrics, still having conversations with Satan, and way more extreme violent raps about babies. In September of 1996, a vengeful Colorado teenager, Joseph Gallegos, shot and unalived 3 of his roommates and drove to his ex-girlfriend's school, trying to unalive her by shooting her in the foot, but she lived, and a police sniper unalived Joseph Gallegos at the school campus. Joseph Gallegos was high on crystal and was reportedly listening to Brother Lynch's album Season of the Sickness right before he did those heinous crimes. Brother Lynch even said on a Vlad TV interview that he had the album taped to his chest. Here's some of those lyrics from Brother Lynch's album Season of the Sickness.
And eating bloody clip, the baby killer shit. Put him in the grave in an empty 40-ounce bottle and don't leave a drip. Cause living with that 666, nigga don't trip when I put one in your dick. That rip gut cannibal Hannibal shit. Nigga nuts and guts all over my chest and stomach.
No, it's gonna be the mother baby that go pick.
You nigga.
Oh, okay, then I'ma pick them.
I hear you ain't eat nothing but meat and 40s. Nigga, you ain't no cannibal, nigga.
Man, that's such a dark album. Them lyrics are insane, man. Such a dope album though. Even though it sounds satanic, Brother Lynch is an atheist. Fun fact about your boy Sticky Situation TV, that Brother Lynch album was my first rap album I ever owned. Can you imagine a little kid listening to that? That's what happens when you have an older brother though, cause he let me copy his tape when I was like 8 years old, and my mom used to trip. Every time I used to get caught hearing that, she used to take it from me, but I used to just make another one. But it was really popular, especially in the Bay Area and Sacramento. Everybody was slapping that album. That's why I base my YouTube channel on all this, because it's really my lane. It's a part of my culture. I'm not one of these nerds like Swamp Stories or Trap Lord Ross. All they do is make videos about black and brown issues and gang politics, while Swamp Story mocks and makes fun of these serious situations like it's a funny joke. I ain't with none of that, man. Them dudes are straight culture vultures. But whatever. Anyways, let's get back to the story. In 1995, rapper Sicx came out with his debut solo album Dead for Life. In 1999, he dropped his second album If These Walls Can Talk. These albums have some of the darkest, disgusting lyrics, rapping about Satan and strange, questionable things about babies and children.
That nigga who be cutting up them babies' dicks. So check the flavor next time you will get to the force. He been fucking me all my life, trying to get these walls to speak in tongues, pacing back and forth all night. It's just me and my 16 dash. Fuck me, this heat's going off your daughter's skirt, nigga. And you know I'm half blood with the baby killer, gravy swigger. A bitch ass nigga named got zipped up in the body bag creek. Mob nigga, fuck your mama and your daughter. Put them away. Coming up near me, nigga, with your shoulder. Be walking out, nickname funk on sight. Sick made all my life, I'm fucking your kids instead of your wife. They bet your daughter's best Sunday dress with a head off. You can't take me. The warden will veto my parole. They found his first 2 kids next to Miss Hutch's house with their legs. Get the skin off your face. Take a newborn child and cut off its waist.
In 2001, Sicx and his girlfriend were both arrested for multiple pedophilia acts and rape of a child on his own 2 daughters. He was also charged for being in possession of CP. Sicx was sentenced to 36 years in prison, but will be paroled at age 54 in late 2024 or early 2025 after serving about 24 years in prison. Again, if you want to know more details about that story, go watch my documentary about Sicx on my channel. Houston rap group Ghetto Boys dropped a song called Assassins in 1998, where they had some violent lyrics and good storytelling, but I wouldn't call it horrorcore. People like to mention them for starting the genre, but they definitely don't try to take the credit for starting horrorcore or even being a part of it in any way. Violent J from the Insane Clown Posse claims that the song Assassins from Ghetto Boys was the first horrorcore song. Ganksta Nip is credited for songwriting for some of the earliest Ghetto Boys songs. Willie D is also credited on Ganksta Nip's first album for songwriting some of his lyrics. Another rap group that put their stamp in the subgenre is 3-6 Mafia. Lord Infamous and DJ Paul dropped their first known tape entitled Portrait of a Serial Killer that was released in 1992. In 1993, Lord Infamous dropped his first solo album, Lord of Terror. In these tapes, Lord Infamous would be on some real dark occult type raps. I mean, this dude was a real Satanist. Ganksta admitted on a DVD he came out with that both of them were really playing with the Ouija board and practicing actual satanic rituals. The whole 3-6 Mafia group was on that devil worshipping stuff, but Lord Infamous and Ganksta took it to the next level. They were real Satanists that really practiced the occult. Some say that's why they both had an early death, because the devil came to collect their souls. Ganksta Boo would call herself the devil's daughter on multiple songs, which is creepy because she also died young at age 43. Maybe the devil also came to collect just like Ganksta and Lord Infamous. It almost seems like 3-6 Mafia has a curse, and because they sold their soul, Satan is just doing his part of the bargain. What's also creepy is Crunchy Black spoke about Lord Infamous and Ganksta's mysterious death in an interview. He also said something strange about just imagine if Ganksta Boo was dead. Not DJ Paul, not Juicy J, but just singled out Ganksta Boo out of nowhere. Not too long after, Ganksta Boo was found dead in front of a house. It's almost like Crunchy Black spoke her death into existence.
The devil's daughter about to make us think it's gonna be sweet. Out killers ain't taking nothing from you niggas, so back the up for the devil's daughter. Click to warn them not to gonna feel the vengeance of the devil's daughter. Bitch, I'm naughty with your fucking soul. Yes, the devil's daughter kinda call a bitch that wish to slip your ass.
But being signed to the devil, what do you mean by being signed to the devil?
Right, just keep on making the fire and the lights gonna go out now. Nah, nigga, you know what I'm talking about, man. 3-6 Mafia, man. Come on, man. I can't give you all the goddamn secrets, man. Come on. But you know what I'm talking about for real, man.
Yeah.
You know, 3-6 Mafia, we can't call ourselves that shit because just saying the shit, you know we got to tap in, man. You know what I'm saying? 666, we did the pentagram shit, the what you call that shit? We did all that, yeah, the Ouija board. We did all that old spooky ass shit when we was kids. Well, something seemed like it happened. Like, Coop dead, rest in peace, Coop. Lord dead, really rest in peace, Lord. You get what I'm saying? Me, Paul, and Juicy is still alive. Just imagine if Boo was dead. Don't want Boo to be dead. Then it might wouldn't work, you know what I'm saying? Since it's still 4 of us, it's still straight. If the 3 of us die, then the little shit we probably did for real or didn't do for real wouldn't work.
Ganksta Boo overdosed on fentanyl-laced powder on New Year's. She was found unalive in front of a house on the porch the next morning. Crunchy thinks there was some foul play involved. The people that were with her at the time left her to die either intentionally or unintentionally. Crunchy would also do multiple interviews where he spoke about meeting the devil. So not only does this group make their mark with the genre, but they take it to the next level and actually used to partake in the occult, which makes their raps realistic rather than storytelling and exaggerated violent horror themed raps. Crunchy now is a man of God and separated himself from the group. He was on an interview recently speaking about how DJ Paul and Juicy J never look out for him till this day and how they don't speak. Now I'm gonna change it up from all the gangsta type rap. This last rapper I'm gonna be speaking about is an old school rapper from the Bronx, New York City named Kool Keith, aka Dr. Octagon, aka Dr. Doom, and like 50 more names. I gotta speak on this rapper because he doesn't get his flowers too much. My brother put me on this rapper as a kid. Back in the days I used to really listen to this strange rapper. Kool Keith is originally from a group called Ultramagnetic MCs. He dropped his strange dark horror themed critically acclaimed solo debut album Dr. Octagonicologists under the name Dr. Octagon in 1996. This album was weird but also well put together, produced by the Automator and one of my favorite DJs to touch the turntables, DJ Q-Bert. But what really makes this rapper on the list is his album First Come First Served by his other rap named Dr. Doom. I mean, this album is the perfect example of horrorcore raps, from the beats to the lyrics. It's definitely like hearing a horror movie on an album. I'ma play a little bit of both albums for y'all, so check this out.
Up office lights, standing at huge heights, back and forth, left wing, swing to north, east and south with blood pouring down your mouth. I left his head in the store, legs in the street, body on Wilcox with blood dripping off my feet. LAPD through gray clouds, kidneys down with a bag of master locks. Police can't hear you with a dead body tied near you. It's hot, I'm drinking soda with a Tech 9, spraying your fan belt motor.
Fuck, pull your ribs out, suck your old cock block. 25 knocks laid out out of luck. Cut your ass open, stuff you like a duck. What?
Pull out your cola, leave your glands swollen, uncircumcised between your mom's thighs. That's right, with a face like Michael Myers. I clipped the ears off your bodyguards with some bloody king. Children of the corn on a swing. I stuck needles in your face like pinhead. You been dead for 80 hours in a college dorm with a thunderstorm.
If you ain't never heard them albums, check him out sometimes. He has a big variety in his catalog and has a solid rap career for a 60-year-old man. He definitely has a fan base starting from the 1980s. Shout out to Kool Keith for still doing his rap thing till this day. So that's the last rapper I'm going to be talking about on this video. Just wanted to talk about a few. There's a lot of rappers I still ain't mentioned. I'll probably be making a part 2 of this video someday. So before I end the video, rappers like Tommy Wright III, King Gordy, Gravediggers, Bone Thugs, and Insane Clown Posse are more rappers that paved the way for rappers that later came out like Tech 9 and Eminem. People say Big L is on the list because his song Devil's Son that came out in 1993, but I don't call him a horrorcore rapper, neither did he. He just had some dark lyrics on his album. Anyways, I'm gonna end it there. Just wanted to make this video because I didn't mention this on my Sicx documentary. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you to all my supporters, and until next time, I'm out.